Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I just thought today I would have a little catch up while I do my makeup. Yeah, because I've been away for a little bit. First of all, I've got the biggest spot. I don't remember the last time I had a spot this big. We're going to ignore it. We're going to cover it. It's makeup. It's fine. That's its job. So today I thought instead of doing like a normal makeup, I'm going to do one that's pretty easy for me to do, but also one that's based on an Instagram filter. So I'm going to start with this one called History of Makeup by Johnny August. It basically takes you down in years, 2020 all the way back down to 1920. So you basically select your decade and adds this filter onto your face. It doesn't cover this bad boy though, does it? This is the 40s one. We also have 20s, like a grunge 90s. But today we're going to do 1940s because that's the one I'm going to use. So I'm just going to do a little chatty makeup video. I need to go get my mirror. On this filter, it looks like it's pretty simple skin, foundation coverage and a bit of blush. So let's start with that. Where have I been? I missed a week and I'm late on today's video and it's because I got COVID. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about how, oh my god, I'm out of breath. How I got COVID and how it kind of just like affected me. On the Thursday, I went to work and I actually went into the office. So I commuted. I normally take the train, which I did this time. Absolutely fine, no problems with that. And then throughout the day, we learned that someone in the office had tested positive for COVID. So they'd gone home. Me and my colleague then spent the day just taking precautions, disinfecting the surfaces, anything that she'd come into contact with in our office space. Then I went home early because I didn't want to have any more chance of getting it basically. So for those who don't know, I actually am classed by the NHS as clinically vulnerable, which means it's more easy for me to catch COVID. And that's because I have 2 autoimmune diseases. And it means that I take medication that suppresses my immune system. So it means that my body doesn't have a chance of like fighting off the virus like someone in like a healthy body. So all the way through COVID, obviously, I'd like shielded. Yeah, I hadn't really gone out. When we had gone out, it'd always been masks, gloves, all of that stuff. I admit I had been like a little lax over the last maybe month, just because everyone else seemed to, the rates were like changing. Anyway, I wasn't wearing a mask in the office, my bad, I probably should have been, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? No one else was. So great. Anyway, I went home, no problems. I didn't feel ill, didn't feel sick, anything. And then on Sunday I started to get like a scratchy throat, but we'd been out the night before and it was actually like the first time Chris and I had drunk for quite a long time. We weren't drunk, we had drunk and we had a couple of cocktails, so I just kind of thought it was that. I didn't really think anything of it. I went to the garden centre with my friend and I felt a little bit rough, but nothing super bad. Anyway, I got home and I sort of started to cough and then I kept coughing and I thought with a sore throat I'll just do a test. And yeah, it came up positive. The next, as the evening progressed, I got worse and worse and worse and it was just like terrible. So symptoms I had were sore throat, cough, headache, really woolly headed, really bad muscle aches, like it had felt like I slept on a concrete bed. Yeah, it wasn't fun. And that lasted for a couple of days and then it kind of plateaued into cold-like symptoms, but I was just exhausted. On the Tuesday, Chris tested positive. And then on Wednesday, my friend who went to the garden centre with me also tested positive. And then yeah, we basically spent the next like week and a bit feeling terrible. All of our family were fantastic. They did shopping runs for us. They did really cute things, like we were sick over the Easter bank holiday. My mum and dad bought us like a lovely hamper which had lots of things in. Sarah and Phil bought us flowers, which was nice. Millie, who you've met before, also sent us like this lovely snack crates, which has been keeping me going. Yeah, so thank you everyone. My parents did a lot of shopping for us. Chris's mum also did like a shop run for us. I mean, thank God, right, for like home delivery as well. I finally tested positive on Thursday, so I guess it lasted like almost exactly 2 weeks from when I picked it up. Tested negative the next day as well, so I had like 2 negative tests, which was fantastic. And once I'd done that, I still have cold symptoms. Chris tested negative a few days afterwards. I'm just knackered and out of breath a lot, like just doing really simple things like bending down to fill up the cat food or picking up a cat or really obvious things like that. absolutely out of breath. Even talking has been like quite difficult. I'm gonna put some powder on. So we have our like white base. I'm gonna pop on some blush. I'm gonna use this old Zoella Colourpop pressed powder. It's in the shade Soulmate. It's just a really pinky colour. I have, oh it's gross, I've dramatically hit pan on this. On the filter, it looks like we're going on the cheekbones. So basically spent 2 weeks sleeping, eating when I could because I was not hungry for a lot of it, and watching TV. And then this past week, I have still felt ill, but I have been working. My team have just been fantastic, and if I've been too ill, I've stopped and no one has said anything. They've just given me all fantastic support, so I really appreciate them. I'm just going to pop a little bit of contour there, just because the filter looks like it has a little bit, but that wouldn't necessarily be strictly accurate. Going on here, is it just my roots? It's just my roots poking through. Let's move on to brows. So we've got quite a high arch on the brow, and it's just like a dark brown, which is what I do. Am I just doing my own makeup here? I'm going to do a powder today rather than a pencil. I thought I'd just film this just because it's like nice keeping in touch. I worked really hard to do a video every week, except when I was on holiday that week. And it's kind of frustrating that I've been knocked out for like a week and then this one's going to be up late. But it is the first day we can actually leave the house, so, because we completely isolated. God, I can't talk and do my eyebrows. So now that I'm feeling a bit better, I just want to talk about some things coming up for this channel that hopefully you'll like. I mean, these are never promises, let's be real. First of all is I'd like to continue doing my tasting videos. I really like doing them and I get to try something new, so I hope you like them too. And like I say, if you have any suggestions for any places I should try, then pop them in the comments. Let's do a little brow gel. I also have some more vintage themed things coming up, which hopefully you guys will enjoy. I'm hoping to do some stuff about vintage Hollywood, golden age Hollywood, which is one of my favourite subjects. Eyeshadow, got a bit of a halo eye going on here. We've got like a browny pink and like a white shimmer. The Naked Heat palette, not going to be exactly the same colours, but we're going to use Vibrate and Hot Spell. I had to scratch off some crap. Let's go all the way around. In there, okay. And then I'm going to use Vibrate to blend, I think. I'm also going to continue with like other things, little vlogs here and there, because I love filming little vlogs. And I've got the wedding coming up. That comes up in June. It's really close. I'm a bit overwhelmed by the stuff we have to do, but hopefully we're getting there. We just have like a bazillion lists to get through. Okay, and then in the center I'm going to add Inhale with my finger. Clean up under the eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to do some liner. This is quite big liner. Again, not exactly the most historically accurate, but here we go. I haven't worn makeup in 2 weeks and my skin hates me. I am dry. Mascara. No one can really talk while they're doing eye makeup, I'm sure. Look like quite fluttery lashes on the filter. So now we're going to do lips. This is the lipstick from my 12-hour lipstick test. What's that top lip like? It's quite pointy, pointy lip. This looks so Robert Palmer without the vintage hair. Last thing is we have a beauty spot on this. I guess it's on my right side on the filter. There we go. So yes, I've got some wedding content coming up. It's mostly going to be like craft stuff that we're doing ourselves for the wedding, stuff that doesn't require professionals. So I hope that you'll enjoy that. I'm also going to film some of my hen do stuff, like my outfit, and that'll be going on my reels as well. So check those out if you haven't already. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do. I'll link that down below as well anyway. But yeah, I put lots of reels on and I will be for the wedding. That is everything. I think that's where I've been. Let's check out got anywhere near close to this filter. Can we see? Sorry, it's a bit shiny. It's pretty close, I think. yeah, so I think I did a good job there. If you like this video where I sort of take a filter and then put it on myself, I prefer to do like the vintage ones, but I'm going to have a go at other ones. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe to this channel where you see a lot of content, as I've just explained, coming up in the future. I make videos every Friday and I hope to see you around.